actually come from different parts of the kernel, and I don't know if they'll still be out there when you get downstairs, but you're going to see all these bags stacked up. One of them is kind of a lighter color, pretty much this color, yellow.
That means you can move. Ooh, that's soft.
I know. You see why people made goats out of them, right?
Yeah. This is lush in here. I love it. Not sure I'd have like the fire open to the wood dresser right there, but yeah, it is.
filled with quite well kept secrets to their trade. But yeah, especially colors, colors.
I was just going to say, all of the fabric that you see here in the village would have been brought over from England. They're not making any fabric right now. They're not weaving anything. They're not buying anything yet. Just because these sort of houses are temporary. Their colony right now is temporary. And that's because they just don't always get the land income. They're still in the process of paying off their debts, of working off their debts. And it's not until they work in service under a contract for about 7 years that they'll end up getting something. So it's kind of not really worth it to set up any sort of permanent buildings or permanent ways of production, because at the end of the day, once they finally get their permanent land, they're not going to own it.
Makes sense.
So this is something called daub. It's a clay mixture. So it's clay mixed with sand and some ash and then some sort of fiber, so hair, straw, that sort of thing.
So they would make this and make the fireplace.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a technique that's also brought over from England as well. So it's not something that they invented here. Though over in England you could, if you had access to it, add other materials into it. So animal dung, blood if you're slaughtering animals, and lime to kind of harden and sort of weatherproof the clay. They don't really have, like I said, these houses aren't really intended to be permanent. There's plenty of trees around, so they're not really like super worried about finding limestone. So the substitute for that is the wooden boards that you see on the outsides of the houses.
Like a hybrid, is there anything that's
A storage loft above us. That would be the ladder.
And there's a hole here right here. Usually, for every house that does have a loft, there is an entrance. You just have to look for it.
You were involved in the pool? Okay.
I don't know who you've spoken to about this, but I'm sure most of the colony has slandered my name quite enough. But,
Well, this came from the family. So.
Aye, for it came from the family.
Yeah.
Are you familiar of the full tale? Well,
No.
you know who it was. Aye, for,
Well, it was the other servant, Lysa, right?
for Edward Lester.
Yes,
For,
Lester.
Edward Lester and myself, for both of our names being Edward, it would get quite confusing. So the family of Hopkins started to name us Ned and Ted. For I was Ned, and Lester would be Ted, as it were. And we would constantly work together. Constantly butting against anything that our master, Goodman Hopkins would require. For we were helping with all of the neighbours that he was tending to, whether it be his crops or for helping building of the house as well. For
You helped build the house.
Aye, for I've helped build many of these houses. As of now, for the 2 houses that we are building at the top of the hill, I have helped build.
Oh, okay. Well, there's my carpentry skills. That's right.
But it is all needful work here, for we do not have the luxury of having a business person to come and do this. We must do it by our own hands. But when it came to myself and Edward Lester, constantly working over each other, we would constantly bicker. And one day we were working within the gardens, and Edward Lester said something that was quite unforgivable, but I do not wish to repeat it, as it were. So I did return the favour. I did say something that was quite coy, and Lester did. He did invite me to a duel, as it were, but he did start by inviting me by pulling out of a sword. I did not have much, so I pulled out of a dagger. And the duel did commence. And you will see I was stabbed in the hand here. Or I could not if you see it here, but as we were to be dueling and such, he did stab me right through my hand. And no, though, I did return the favour, for I did stab him in the thigh.
Yes, I
For being quite close.
heard you got in trouble for that.
Aye, well, we did not wish to kill each other, so that is where the duel did end. For I did not wish to kill him, for I was angered at him, but I did not wish, I was more angered that he stabbed my hand more than anything else.
You didn't have guns? You didn't shoot each other?
For nay.
Oh, so the...
Oh, look at how sweet you are. Hi. Yeah. How's everybody doing today?
They're like, you don't have no food. I ain't interested.
They're so sweet.
Yeah. That little guy's got your mites or something. That's why he keeps doing this.
Yeah, poor thing. He's so cute. Oh,
Oh my god, he's so cute.
Yeah. She looks it.
Is she having a baby?
Oh,
Oh. Seems to be in some kind of distress. Oh, he's trying to make her have another baby. She's not interested. That's what's wrong with her. She's like, get off. Just get off.
oh, snap.
that's your daughter.
Oh no, she's holding up his back leg. Oh. There comes Mama.